Hello, I'm Larry Wood. I'm standing here at Bunker Hill Vineyard and Winery in Duet, Florida, right in front of the wines. In front of me on this table are sparkling wines. And that's what I'd like to talk to you about today. Sparkling wines, although they're wines, they're made differently, and they have a different taste when you taste them. And there's so much confusion in the marketplace today about sparkling wines. We thought it was important to kind of let you know how to read a wine label with sparkling wines so you can make wise decisions when you visit the store to pick up your bottle of sparkling wines, or hopefully come here and get a real bottle. Now, all of these sparkling wines you see in front of you right here, there's grapes and there's fruits and the vegetables here, all different kinds. They are made from whole, fresh fruits or vegetables, not juices or concentrates. Keep that in mind. Every one of these sparkling wines you see in front of you are unfiltered. They are not filtered wines. Don't look for hints, notes, flavors, or aromas in these wines. What's going to come through in these wines, because they are unfiltered, is the taste, flavor, and bouquet of the fruit or vegetable. These will also have bubbles. That's what makes sparkling wines so exciting. Now, when you're looking for a bottle of sparkling wine, you want to see on the label something, 4 words. And these 4 words will read, and these have it on it too, they will read fermented in this bottle. Now, the process of making sparkling wines was developed a very long time ago in France. They're the first ones that are credited with creating sparkling wines. Now, so the process of creating sparkling wines are very well known. We know how to do it. We do it here at Bunker Hill. Of course, we use different fruits, but it's the same process they use for making the champagnes over in France. Now, those words are important, fermented in this bottle, because that tells you it's real. Now, these bottles, when they're complete, after they're all made, can only be made dry. You can never, ever, under any circumstances, make a real bottle of sparkling wine sweet. So if you come across one in the marketplace, and there's millions of bottles, keep in mind those are not real. Now, why is that? Well, let me just explain it to you. These, right here, which are made just like champagne is in France, the same process. This is how they're roughly made. You take the fruit, because they're whole fresh fruits. You go through your fermentation process, and then it goes through a year of aging. And after the year of aging, then we take these heavy glass bottles, about twice the thickness of a regular wine bottle, and we put that wine into that. Now, before we wire it shut, we take a little bit of sugar, a little bit of yeast, and we put that in the bottle, and then we wire it shut. And then every day, for a pretty good long period of time, we take these bottles and we turn them a quarter turn, just like this. That's called riddling of the wines. It's, here again, a French term. What we're doing is we're keeping a little bit of sugar and those yeast all mixed up together. And those yeast are actually consuming that little bit of sugar that's inside, creating a tiny bit of alcohol, but also the bubbles that we enjoy in our sparkling wines. Now, it takes a very long time to make these. They're very different and they're very wonderful, but they're always going to be dry because the yeast ate all the sugars and carbohydrates, so they will be dry. That's how sparkling wines are really made. Now, let's suppose you go into the marketplace and you see a bottle of sparkling wine on the shelf somewhere, and it's sweet. A red flag should go up to you, because remember, you can't create a real sparkling sweet. But let me just give you an idea how those are made, because they come from wine factories. And the reason they can pull this off is because most of us today don't know how sparkling wines are really made. Now, I just explained to you how real ones are. Here's how the factories make those. They usually take a cheap table wine. They put that into a heavy glass bottle just like this. Before they wire it shut, they take some kind of sweetener, could be sugar, fruit juices, or something, and they put it into the bottles. Now, there's no yeast involved, like real sparkling wines. What they do, they have a tank of carbon dioxide, and they inject it with carbon dioxide like you make a soft drink. and then you wire it shut. And they'll usually put a lot of French or Italian writing on the outside. Now those 4 words on real sparkling wines will not be on those bottles. They can't put them on there because they're not fermented in the bottle. So what they'll do then, that's out the door probably 3 months or less from their door to yours. We go to the grocery store because most of us, or wherever that wine came from, we don't like dry wine, so we go in and pick up these sweet sparkling wines. Now, absolutely we should not go down that road. We have to come back to these. This is the integrity in your wines. This is integrity built into your sparkling wines. Now, I encourage you to come to Bunker Hill, because what we do is we're going to take these here, and if you like a dry sparkling wine, you're just going to hit that ball so far out of the park you can't even imagine. You're going to be so thrilled with these. But if you're like most of us and you're not really into dry sparkling wines, we're going to take the time to have you sit down, and we're going to show you how to create a perfect glass of wine every time with these fantastic sparkling wines. So please come visit us at Bunker Hill Vineyard and Winery. Our website is www.bunkerhillvineyard.com. Again, www.bunkerhillvineyard.com. So visit our website, come visit us, and we'll have a fun time, I guarantee you, with these sparkling wines. Thank you. Until next time, I'm Larry the Green Winer. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.